Hello, hello, my crafty friends. Hopefully this is all working great. We know my walk here with things. Let's see how I'm a little bit late today. Let's see. Oops, I don't want to find myself today. There I am. All right, so I'm excited to catch up with you guys and see how you guys' week went. We've got a big 3-day weekend ahead of us, so that's kind of fun, right? And tighten that up just a little bit. I'm too short. Say hello when you join me. I will be getting things up on the YouTube channel, so this is fun to get this. But let's talk about all the stuff that happened on Tuesday, because Tuesday was a big day, you guys. I just happened to not intentionally check out, but I did kind of check out. Not like I planned to, but it does happen. So I want to go over all of this fun stuff that we got, because gosh darn it, you know, a lot of stuff got dropped. And that's, I'm not quite sure. I missed something in being gone about stuff dropping on the 1st of the month. And I don't know if it's just because the Tuesday was actually the 1st as opposed to another day. I'm not quite sure how or why that happened, but it did. And so here we are. Day late and dollar short and some other cute saying that we can come up with. I'm at a loss. I'm trying to look for some directions here visually. Okay, so let's get started on what is new in July. What do we have going on? So we have a beautiful class for you guys in a Sentimental Frames class. And I just really, really like how this is. And all of the pictures are up in the group. It's very soft, subtle. They're masculine, not masculine, you know, meaning, I'd say gender neutral. Let's use that terminology. Our friendship is full of memories I treasure, from laughter to tears. I'm glad we've shared them together. Laughter to tears. I enjoy that. It's a great celebration of friendship. You make my day much brighter, and my love for you that much stronger. And our friendship is full of memories I treasure the most. And then a few extra pieces are stashed in here, along with the embellishments that have been kind of like not available to order. So this is our Stamp It Your Way class, which means you can use anything that you have on hand. The paper will come, hi Maureen, the paper will come all cut. You need to die cut and stamp, but you'll get all of the card bases, the envelopes, and basic stuff to use. Die cuts you got to do yourself, but a complete list is available for supplies in my customer group. I want to remind everybody about Paper Pumpkin. It's time to sign up for next month. This was this is June's. I'm so confused in life because I have been gone. So life gets fun. So we'll do our Paper Pumpkin party on Saturday, 11 o'clock. My time is 1 p.m. Eastern time. And it'll be for an hour and a half, and then you'll get on to your day. But come and let's see what creativeness I can make during that event, just simply because it was a little bit hard for me to do things when I was gone. So I didn't get mine kits until I got home. I didn't get home until, I haven't even been home for a full week. All right. So there was a huge drop of new products, of online exclusives that hit on Tuesday. You know, the Floral Charm Suite, Painterly Pears, not like pears. I'm not sure I'm in love with the paper, so I'll have to wait for that. And then Halloween Spooky Suite. Got some cute stuff to show you from that suite. But there is a lot of things available, and I have, don't mind my checks and that I do a swap, and so we're getting the swap together. I have posted this up so that you guys all have it, can look at it. It's an Excel spreadsheet that you can use to give yourself essentially a hard copy of what's available so that you don't double order. You can see what you like or don't like in this case, because there might be things you don't like. And I just find that it's great to have a reference. I like that. It's just extremely helpful for me to be able to see what it is I'm looking at or gonna order. All right, so of that, of course, Halloween is my favorite, and I was trying to figure out what I did with the paper that had the stickers, but this does come with the sticker sheet punch outs and that to create things, along with some goodie treat bags. This cute little stamp set, and I love the dies. Got a haunted house and a fence in the dies. Super fun and cute. So let's take a look at the paper. Oh, that's awesome. Did you get a card? The card that I set aside and found later? I don't know. Actually, I don't really need to open this. Here's the paper that you can cut out and make picture my life cards, make a scene. And you get 2 sheets of that so you can make a scene across the page. But here's some swap cards that I made for this. And it's a fun fold card. It says Happy Halloween. And I used the new embellishments. This ribbon is also in the release. These stars, foam stars that are glittery are also, and these dots are different embellishments. So I went a little nuts and used 3 different types of embellishing on this, as well as die cutting, coloring, and all that. And then I made it a couple of different ways because you can. Hi, Regina. And I'm planning to make this for my team. I'm going to be making this, and customers, I'll be making this up as a Cricut and a cutting guide for you guys so that you can have it. Oh, so where's the last? Oh, here's the last one that I made. And this gives you a good sample of what the Halloween paper looks like. And here we go. And that one comes up from the bottom. And the bats are so cute. So fun cards to have. And then I have one more to make with the swap, and I can't figure out what I did with the stamp set, so that might be challenging. But it's the leaf stamp set. All right, so let's put those away. Move this paper out of here because we checked that out. Now I got the paper for this suite, but I'm not sure I got the stamp sets for the suite. Anyway, this is the Floral Charm. Now, I thought the paper had some strengths to it, at least what you could see online. I don't know, Maureen, what did you think of Floral Charm? Okay. So you'll see, when you look at the first page, you're like, oh, oops. But isn't the backside just gorgeous? This is one of those ones where I really like the backside. This is pretty. This is wild berry. And then you have this beautiful. So this is what got me, was I was like, okay, I can live with, this kind of looks like wallpaper, but I can totally use this page, right? I have this, which is gorgeous. And I love the greens and the orange and the blues together. Hey, Di. Welcome. And then here is the background paper, which, like the first sheet, has like the little branches in here. This one has little flowers and leaves in it. I was like, not sure I'm 100% in love with all the flowers, but I do love the backgrounds. Here's another wash with Old Olive, I believe. Not sure what to make of this. Not my colors, but boy, do I like that. Misty Moonlight, I think that is, that purple. I think it's Misty Moonlight. Don't hold me to that. Oh, you know what? There's going to be a cheat sheet at the back of this. And then here is that gorgeous blackberry. And these remind me of peonies. I don't know if they're peonies, but I know I have some pink ones out there that look like that. And again, you have the similar pattern that you have here. So all things, you know, you have two of each one of these kind of patterns or washes. And I think that makes this paper just really versatile for me, because even though these are flowers, these are all very fall colors, which will work great with my card swap that I'm going to be doing. So that's why I have it. And you know, the backs of the paper, DSP, absolutely change what we have going on. And the colors are Berry Burst, Blackberry, Mossy Meadow. So I guess my olive was wrong. It's Mossy Meadow, Night of Navy, Pretty Peacock, and Timid Tiger. So don't trust me for colors yet. Not there yet. I thought I'd show you some of the fun stamp sets that I got to play with. One is this tractor. Everybody got, you were a little surprised by it. Not surprised to hear that. This tractor is super cute. And I kind of like the truck, but I did not like the die punch. But this has all, or the punch with the truck. But this has all the dies. So I was like, okay, I can deal with this one. I'm not, you know, tractors are kind of a different twist because everybody's been doing the truck. But you have pumpkins and trees, so you could do your Christmas cards. You have a harvest cards, you could do hay. And I will anticipate that we'll probably see some other fillings for tractors that will come out depending on how well this sells. You can make the corn. Thinking of you, season's greetings, so you can pull in that with the trees. Thanks for pulling me through. I think that's a cute pun. Those of you guys who are my scrapbookers, this is a very useful set. So here are some journal lines for those of us who struggle to draw A, straight lines, or B, be able to write in a straight line without a line. This has got your back covered, pluses, best ever, just a note. But you have this cute little page, which this goes on and looks great. So it's just like a line spiral notebook. And then you have these tags and clips and arrows and paper clips. This is set up so that it will be like a paper clip, and so is that. Really, really cute ideas. And those of you guys know binder clips. Oh my goodness. This is the other half of your binder clip. I think this is a worthwhile and timeless investment. What are your thoughts on this, Maureen? Because I know you've looked at this stuff. And then, of course, I want to give a little bit of a head start on Christmas cards in July. I know, right, guys? Crazy. And this is a 3-piece set. This has that deep embossing folder. This, and it's a hybrid, guys. So it's going to be cutting. Hi, Sue. This is going to fit in here. Give me a second here to look at this. Oh, that looks about right. So this is how it'll cut. And I love that you can get several holly out of this. Just like that. Emboss it and cut it at the same time. You can put ink in here. Good basic forever set. Right. It's like one you'll not get rid of. And then you have joy and some frames for putting sentiments and a lot of different, the bells, holly and jolly. So this, I'm really excited to kind of get a little bit of a head start. And the paper I think I'm going to use is that Season of Elegance, which we had available last year. That's still available now. All right, so let's talk about scrapbooking. Got a whole new workshop for you. And I want to talk to you about the Make a Memory Scrapbooking Kit. Now, this is a kit. This is the first time Stampin' Up's done this, where they give you a full 12 by 12 layout here. And here's all the layouts. I've kind of got them sorted out how I'm planning to do them. And I'm planning to do them very differently. And I do not know what I did with it, but I missed, I was looking for a full 12 by 12 piece of paper. That's what I did wrong. So get rid of that. So I want to show you this. So this comes with directions, which is great. And it, you know, tells you how to put your tape on, where things go. Pretty simple. And you can see that these layouts are pretty, they're basic. You get to make 6 layouts. That's 12 pages, 6 layouts. And they're all well laid out. And it's like $38 for this set. There's no stamping. Embellishments, the picture of my life cards, base pages, and all of the punch outs are provided for you. Well, nothing ever stays the same, right? I'm actually, and it's pretty muted, so I wasn't even sure I was going to buy this, guys. I honestly was not sure. So then, ba-boom, a group of us got together, and we called ourselves the Connected Hearts Creative Collaboration. I'm actually going to go and grab my layout for this so I can show it to you. A little bland for all of us, and we made a theme of travel, added a few extra items that you would want to buy, and for my customers who buy this, and including $75 of total, so you do not have to buy the Notes and Totes or the stylish dies or the matte dots. You can do whatever it is you want to do, doesn't matter, but it's this kit and whatever else you want for $75 at the subtotal, which is after any kind of credits have been applied, VIP rewards, and before shipping, handling, and tax. So just by adding these 3 items to it, we changed it up, and you can see this would have been layout, shoot. I put some cardstock. We added different pieces of cardstock. We split things up. We made different pieces to make it all kind of work. I'm trying to find the lemons, because the lemons were in here. 1, 2, 3. Ah, here we go. Here is the lemon pages. And we completely did, because there's extra ones, and this is what I did with it. So we added cardstock. Hi, Connie. You weren't going to go get it. Well, for demonstrators, if you're a demonstrator, we have a whole sign-up form, and the cost of this is $38 for the guide. But this is only available to demonstrators. So Maureen, just so you know that this is there. And what we did is 12 of us got together. That's 8 hours of work per person for one layout by the time you get done typing it up, and the whole guide. And guys, that guide is long. And we have created, so the kit creates 6 pages. We have sorted things out completely different than what was provided in here. We provide a step-by-step directions on how to put it together, what the cuts of the paper are, everything that was used. And you have a set A and a set B. So if you buy 2 of the kits, you can make all 12 pages, or layouts, all 12 layouts, 24 pages, if you got 2 of the kits. And just split up the, ironically, you know, this page and this page are the same pieces, if you will, of the kit, the how we split this up. So we show you what pages, so it comes out like this. Here we are, we split it up. This is layout 6. 2 of us got this, and we created layouts. And so we have really added a lot of nice color to this and made it a travel themed, because everybody has a vacation. And so we felt like if we made it travel, and you know, everybody has a vacation and all is good. So consider doing this. For my customers, it's a $75 order, which includes one of these kits. And for demonstrators, Maureen, get in touch with me and I'll send you that information. But it is really worth it because it takes 8 hours for one person. There are 12 people that are working on it. That's 96 hours of work that you guys can get the guide for $38 if you're a demonstrator, or a $75 order off my website. And there's a special for my team as well, but I'll post that in my team. So definitely consider doing this. It's a virtual workshop with a lot of different things. And what is did it give me the, shoot, I was hoping they gave me the number of this, but they don't. But it's called Make a Memories Scrapbooking Kit. And if you go to kits, it's under kits. All right, so I'm giving you that, and I have all the other pieces or anything. So Maureen, if you're interested, just let me know and I'll give you a link to go do that. So how many of you guys thought in our main catalog that, which is a Weekend Adventure, was pretty neat? Because I was really excited about Weekend Adventure, and I'm going to show you what Suze and I really have to give Sue credit for the designing, me credit for the editing. But here we go. Now this is a 3 layout workshop, guys. Are you ready? 3 layouts. And here we've added some cardstock, but we're going to show you 9 layouts out of a 3-page layout. There's some Cricut cuts to go with this. And if you would prefer the Cricut cuts to this over getting a workshop, you know, the pre-cut Stamp It Your Way class, be happy to accommodate that. Here's layout number 2. And these titles are out of the Cricut. And like I said, I can cut those as an option for a kit if you would prefer. And all you need is the workshop for this, guys. And we pretty much built it out of the workshop. Life is Better Outdoors. Explored. The stickers are just amazing in this. A lot of these are stickers put together. What do you guys think of that? I loved it because it was outdoors. I loved it because it was a masculine option, and we don't have a ton of that. And I have a tomboy for a kid who, you know, flowers and pink are not her thing. So I just think having something like this is wonderful. We just got back from Montana. You know, she spent some time on the river. I love Let's Get Toasted. You're a Campfire Cutie. So let me know what you guys think of this, because it's definitely a change to the workshop. Here's another layout. And remember, there are 9 layouts that we created out of this. So if you purchase the workshop from me, you can get this layout, or you can get this guide for free. And it's got a cutting guide, the Cricut piece to it, and all that. And these are the pages, 1, 2, and 3. Oops, there's their cutting guide. But you can see, with a little imagination, we were able to take this kit and make 9 pages out of it, or 9 layouts. So that would be 18 pages. There were recommended embellishments. I used what I had on hand, which were some of these ribbon that are still available to purchase, but they were brown and white. Let's Sleep Under the Stars, I Love You to the Mountains and Back. And this just keeps going on. Happens at the campground, stays at the campground. I guess, no, you didn't have Boy Scouts, did you, Connie? No, he was karate. A little sticky on that side. Here's this. For those of you guys that had the Stamp It Your Way class, A little change of subject. I did that on Wednesday. I didn't have anybody signed up, but I still recorded it, and we'll get you that link. I really like this added to the colors, the starry sky. And this is the last layout. Let's get lost and find our souls. And so they have those white and the brown, kind of gold brown, that really matched this well. So I decided to use those up rather than start a new one. And of course, this is got the instructions. I'm watermarking this right now. We'll get it posted, and a list of supplies, which we used extra, which really wasn't that much, you guys. But that 3 versus 9. And it was the Weekend Adventures Scrapbooking Workshop. Not the kit, the workshop. So grab that and have some fun with it. Woo, there's a lot of stuff out here, guys. Let's see. Any questions that you have for me right now? I'm going to give away some of the cards that from the class that we had on Wednesday, which was yesterday. We created cards from this kit. And I'm going to give away 3 random ones. And these were our tent swing cards. So if you had a Stamp It Your Way class from May, we did that yesterday. June's, of course, will be sooner. Okay, so I'm going to give away 3 of these cards. For anybody who's interested, just throw up a number, 1 through 30. Here's my artistic leaves. So this is the stamp set I'm going to use with the floral paper, believe it or not. And this is, I got to make my other stamp card. And this is called Artistic Leaves, and they just released it. The sad thing is, good thing is it's acrylic. Sad thing is there's no dye, so I'll have to fussy cut. But here's my big favorite. And I have some things to post up, some ideas of how to use this in different color palettes. These are sunflowers. And it's a big folder, you guys. So when you look at it and you're like, oh, that's kind of an expensive embossing folder, which was my reaction to it. It's because this embossing folder is 6 inches by 8.5. That's pretty crazy. Too bad you're beyond camping. You got grandkids at camp? So this is really deeply etched, deep embossing, and extremely beautiful when you ink this. So stay tuned for this folder to come into use. 15 from Die. So glad to see you pop on here, Die. I was kind of wondering. Things are okay. 8 from Suzanne. Let's see if there's anybody else who pops up anything. Thank you for joining me today, guys. Who's got Independence Day plans? Would love to hear what you got. Oh. I need to mark down Hugs a Bloom. Don't forget, if you're a paper pumpkin person, you just won last time. Thank you, Barbara. I have 3 of you up. So this is really cute. If you haven't gotten and your paper pumpkin, this one says Hugs, and the new one is Hello, and has an acorn in it, guys. And I love acorns. So, oh, here it is, just as a show. So this acorn right here can also be made into a strawberry. How cute is that? It says Hello, has a great circle. So make sure you guys pick up these little cute things with a cute label. And you can always use these labels forever and ever. And Hugs and Hello are pretty generic, so you can use those. All right, well, it looks like it's just the 3 of you. Di, Sue, and Barbara. Send me your addresses. Congratulations. I would love to hear what your 4th of July plans are, Independence Day. So leave me a message or send me a message to tell me that. And I shall let you go enjoy your 3-day weekend. Take care, guys.